All right, guys, we are back. We got a data download. Actually, let's start over here. Data download. LR Jiren. So the data download isn't like the biggest ever, but I mean we've got content. Actually, I mean I don't know. This is good because I believe. Wait, let's confirm. I believe that these guys are their own EZA. They're not sub EZA characters. Yep. See, Piccolo has his own EZA medal, so let's just pull all four. Yep, EZA medals. Yeah, they do. Okay, so that's their own EZA. And then, of course, Tech Jiren, presumably is going to EZA next week, along with a Super EZA. Since Super EZA has been a thing, every single celebration has gotten an EZA. So I imagine what we're going to see here is, you know, we had we're going to have 4 EZAs plus a Super EZA, Team Universe 7, 17 and Golden Frieza, Tech Jiren, these, you know, essentially kind of like sub EZAs. And then we're also going to have, what's the other one again? Super EZA. I think that those are all going to come. Now, in terms of a Super EZA, I'm really hoping it's not Universal Survival Saga. It's definitely going to be Reps of Universe 7. Unless they Super EZA STR Jiren, I don't think so. It would probably be good for them to do that. We'll get more into why in 2 seconds. Okay. I guess one of the first things I want to look at here. Wait, I've got the schedule pulled up a second time. So we have this. The missions 18th at 4 a.m. Yeah, okay. I'm going to put this at this start of this video. So, the current hardest fight in the game, I think, is the Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Evolution Blue Vegeta, right? Evolution Vegeta. We're going to get 2 new stages added to here. Goku Ultra Instinct, and then Goku and Frieza. I imagine this Goku and Frieza is the hardest fight in the game. What I'm pointing out is that last time they dropped that Goku and Vegeta stage, they dropped it at the same time as the UI Goku summons. So it's like, I'm summoning for UI Goku. It's a 3-hour stream. And, you know, there's 10,000 people in there. And they're just like, yeah, hardest fight. Oh, it cancels dodge. This. Just, you know, I'm completely spoiled on the fight. When I have knowledge of what the fight can do, I'll probably beat it in 1 try. If I don't, there's a good chance I could struggle, right? Fusion Zamasu, I went 0 for 6 day 1 against Red Zone Fusion Zamasu. I didn't get him the first day. And I don't, like, even on the 6th attempt, I'm not going to use items and stuff like that. So what I'm pointing out to you guys is, would you guys like me to, you know, 4 a.m. hits and I quickly record the Supreme Magnificent Battle stages first, then stream? I'm asking, but I think I'm going to do that because if I don't get the stages up, it's going to take me a long time to get to them too, because then I have to clear out my box. And I mean, the good thing about Jiren here is that he's not a Dokkan fest for me, so I don't then have to sit there and grind his medals for, you know, 10 minutes or anything like that. Like, I have 300 plus medals of all of these Dokkan events currently, so I'm ready to go in terms of actually awakening this guy. Okay, I mean, we could quickly take a look here. There's some info. They didn't give us full info. So, Jiren, by the way, I'm not sure. Seems like from what the defensive stats I've seen from him, he seems good, but I don't know. It potentially is difficult for me to put him in front of Tech UI. I think Jiren is in this tier, probably, S+, up here. Like Team Universe 7, like, I feel like these guys, these two, I feel very comfortable, I think, about them in front of Gogeta. Gogeta, Bootanks, and Broly are a little bit back because Gogeta, Bootanks, and Broly are 3 characters that have to build up and transform to get really good. And, I mean, we've moved away from that already. Again, I mean, I've been saying even before, it's good to just be good right away like these guys are. But these characters that just, like, you know, slowly build up to it, yeah, it's just not really that, you know, that good. So, I'm not sure, because Jiren is going to be mega elite, but it's, like, never slot 1. He's never going in slot 1. You know, people will say, no, you could run him in slot 1. You could, if you want to take 700k damage in slot 1. Then you could run him in slot 1. You can, man, for sure. But, like, just with the structure of these fights, the way the bosses are going, Jiren is a slot 2 character. Now, he's the slot 2 character that's invincible, immortal, just like 17 and Golden Frieza. But, again, we just got 2 of these characters who are invincible and immortal in slot 2. So, you know, these guys, you know, especially the UI Goku, I mean, Evolution Blue Vegeta can go in slot 1 only on his first turn and on a turn where he would happen to revive, right? Those turns, he will be able to go slot 1. That's why, like, I'm especially, like, depending upon how much more difficult these fights are, I think I probably will move AGL UI in front of Vegeta. Because AGL UI is just, I mean, I would say, for me, he's fairly consistent in slot 1. I mean, it might sound crazy, but I could fully trust AGL UI Goku in slot 1 at this point. Even Tech UI, I can't. Like, that's why, like, I'm not sure. I probably will have Jiren in front of Tech UI. Because the thing is, Tech UI is really good, but he also does just die a lot. Like, I'm sorry, but like when I'm ranking characters, if the character's dying for me repeatedly, then it's like, okay, like, you know, you've got problems, man. Like, there's issues here because you keep freaking dying. So I could easily see my next top 10 being like AGL UI, then Evolution Blue Vegeta, then Jiren, then Tech UI, potentially. But we'll see. Because I say that, but Tech UI, we can get him in slot 1 at basically all points of the fight. And Tech UI, once he transforms, he is the best character in the game, for sure. Tech UI, the pinnacle of the game currently is this guy transformed. Absolutely, no doubt about that. Now, Jiren, okay, so he is a carnival. He does have sort of a new type of leader skill. It's a second category, but it just gets an extra 1 key. I mean, it's fine. I think this was a good decision by Dokkan. Again, he's very, very elite, but it's only in slot 2 or 3. So, remember, he does unfortunately have the stupid, you know... So, again, I'm seeing people... Like, I literally saw a tweet yesterday of someone saying, oh, please let us pick opening rotation, stuff like that. Like, guys, it's over. It's over. They want us to struggle with opening rotation RNG. It's done. There will never, listen to me, there will never be picking your opening rotations or any shit like that. They are intentionally making every character have this, which opens you up to opening rotation cucking, right? It is very obvious. They are comboing this right here, the potential, because if Jiren starts in slot 7, it's going to be difficult. Like, it starts to be very deep in the fight, potentially even not even in the fight anymore, when you'll be able to get his last foreman, right? They're combining that with attempt limits. It's very obvious. So, I mean, I see people talk about this all the time of the, you know, let us pick our opening rotations update, literally never happening. This is one of the ways that Dokkan is pushing RNG, is they want opening rotations to be even more iffy. But at the same time, when we get characters like this Jiren and these 2 EZAs, opening rotation RNG is not as bad besides transforming characters, because we have a lot of characters who are dominant defensively at the start. So there's that. So he goes into standby for 5 turns. Now, one thing I didn't consider when I was breaking him down yesterday real quick is that 350 defense, 3 key for allies, damage reduction. Yeah, so remember, Oob is only good for 1 turn. Oob only has 1 turn. Oh, it's this. Yeah, people hate Jiren's backstory and shit like that. People get really mad about it, but whatever. But Jiren... Oh, man, I'm going to really like Jiren. So, in Jiren's standby, he is a slot 1. Obviously. He's an immortal slot 1. Huh. I don't know that this is going to be a big deal, because when you have an immortal slot 1 character, guess who's going in slot 1? The immortal slot 1 character. So, I'm not... That attack support, I don't know about that. Huh. That's... Yeah, so he's immortal. And you could just stay in that standby for multiple turns. Again, Oob is only good defensively for 1 turn. And then, I mean, then you revert back anyway. That creates an entirely different aspect for this character. That's very good. So there's that. Charge count needs to be 25 or more, so 25 orbs. But again, you don't have to force yourself out of it. Now, he does have kind of a... Wait, what is this? This is... I don't know. It's just... Oh, I got... Okay, because he doesn't attack. Jiren doesn't attack, right? So... okay, so we have the finish. So this is the bad one. So for 3 turns, increase own morale by 3 and attack by 30%. So yeah, I mean he's not with Super Saiyan 4 Goku. You like if you don't transform into full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku, it's instantaneous. Just GG, you failed the run. But this guy, I mean, in base, he's still an effective character. And he'll get a little bit of extra stats, but obviously full power Jiren is going to be, you know, God. So, okay, so yeah, then there, if you get 25 charges, you're going to go into full power Jiren. And then obviously full power Jiren, again, is ridiculous, including a Scouter turn 1. By the way, people love Scouter. I saw people calling this guy boring, and it's just like, I don't know. Like, I feel like sometimes people just don't really think a lot of these things through. I mean, I'm certainly guilty of this at times too, but like, boring? I don't like, he's got crits. He has 2 transformations. He supports. He has a Scouter. Where the fuck is he bored? Like, I don't get it. Like, I don't, like, he's not, like, just, like, LR Tech Jiren, we called him boring because it's, you know, start a turn, like, 200% attack and defense. That's all he did. Like, this guy has, like, multiple transformations, Scouter, like, support. This is not just, like, a super basic, boring character. That's what I don't get. Like, it's like people were ready to just call him boring no matter what. Like, guys, like, let's, like, actually, like, properly look at this stuff, man. I guess you could say he's boring because he can't go slot 1, and slot 1 is what matters most. I'll accept that. Sure. Sure, man. Man, he looks very good. Jiren is definitely, like, a top 5 level character for sure. So, again, I mean, another point I'll make is that Broly seems like he's going to fall out of the top 10 here. That's not because Broly sucks or he's shitty or his design is terrible. I mean, I hate the transformation condition, but they're just giving that to every single character now, right? Like, it's not Broly's fault. Everyone's got it at this point that has to transform, right? But, like, it's not that Gogeta's about to fall out too, and Buhan. It's not that they're bad. It's that the characters that are coming out are just all gods. Dokkan is just only releasing, like, W characters. So that's really good. So, of course, we have the other sub-EZAs as well. I mean, some of these reps of Universe 7 characters, they could be solid. I think that, you know, for, like, free-to-play players, stuff like that, like Piccolo and Skinny Boo can be legitimate characters, right? They're certainly solid. I don't think making the super toxic, difficult content is as big of a deal if the EZAs are going to be this goddamn good. Again, LR Tech Jiren should be coming out next week. I mean, I would assume he's going to be similar to these two. So it's like Gogeta's going to be 10 in 2 seconds here. It's going to be crazy. But yeah, I mean, Jiren should be next week along with Super EZA. We have 2 new stages to Supreme Magnificent Battle. I actually made tweets so we could go over some of this info easier. So here's a new Patan already. 2021 worldwide download celebration mostly. I still think that this Piccolo and Nail, by the way, could be a Dokkan Fest. Transforming Frieza and Goku assets are in here. Okay, sure. Sure. Alright, so we have that. There, of course, is all the medals we need for Jiren. So, I mean, it is certainly quite a few medals. But, I mean, these are, you know, this is a 2020 Dokkan event. This is a 2018 Dokkan event. This is a 2021 Dokkan event, and this is also a 2018 Dokkan event. So a lot of these medals have been in the game for years and years and years. So there's that. So yeah, there's only the 2 new stages. Of course, here's the new wallpaper we get. Looks really quite good. This is the wallpaper here for beating all the Supreme Magnificent Battle stages. And then we have 2 major missions. I mean, I could just go ahead and scroll down and do my mouse or my PC. Something's messing up again. Okay, so just beat stage 5, beat stage 6, complete all stages, you get this. Then we have 2 missions. Accelerate a battle, which should not be tough at all. Accelerate a battle, you know, high-speed combat, is a very good category. All Goku characters have this. Accelerated battle is this one right here. I mean, we could run Angel Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and get the UI Gokus on here. Like, I don't foresee this being difficult. Probably. I think that this shouldn't really be too bad of a mission. I mean, we could just run straight up TOP, huh? As long as the last fight doesn't cancel dodge. I mean, it might. I don't know. But, like, we could run Tech UI, Agile UI, STR UI, Kefla, Dispo, Hit. Like, like, we've got options we could run. Yeah, okay, that's good. But then, of course, this is gonna be a killer for a lot of people. I'm telling y'all, I mean, here's my tweet on it. Like, I put the skull emoji because it's like, again, like, I'll beat this effortless, of course, the Goku and Frieza. This is one that legitimately is potentially going to be a nightmare mission for players. Because, like, dude, let's look at Universe 11. My mouse, dude, I gotta remember to buy a mouse immediately after this video. It just does not work. Universe 11. Yeah, bro. So it's like, you could be like a good, like a smart summoning player on JP, and chances are good you don't have Topo or Dispo. And of course, LR Jiren is a brand new Carnival LR. STR Jiren sucks ass. Casserole is not going to be competitive. I mean, as long as they better allow dodging. I mean, as long as dodging is allowed, you could at least YOLO with Margarita. Oh, if dodging isn't allowed, then what are they going to do with Dispo? They have to allow dodging in this fight. Otherwise, Dispo is a fish. Like, Dispo relies on dodging. Okay, I mean, that potentially is good. The fact that they probably will not cancel dodging. This is going to be tough, dude. This is going to be hard. Even once Tech Jiren EZAs, who is going to be the sixth character? Margarita? Is it possible that maybe, like, Margarita could EZA with Jiren next week or something like that? Maybe. This is a tough mission, dude. Because it just... I mean, I don't know. Like, depending upon how hard the fight is, I guess maybe it's, like, 2 phases or something like that. And, I mean, you could just run, like, Beast Gohan somehow with some of these characters, and then just, with, like, STR Jiren or some shit. And then just, float Jiren, and when Jiren's on rotation, you Ghost Usher or something like that. Like, I don't know. Do Jiren and Gohan have teams? They do. Tech UI. Well, Tech UI. Another new summonable character. Yeah, Beast and Jiren characters share UI's team. All the... Yeah. Beast... Yeah, so that's what you potentially would do. UI Goku plus Beast, and then your 4 Universe 11 characters potentially. Damn, this will be a tough mission. Unless you have Topo, Dispo, some of these guys. Because you got to run 4. Remember, friends don't count. So you have to run 4 Universe 11. That's going to be just tough. Because people just aren't going to have these characters. Topo and Jiren and Dispo. That's a brutal mission. It's going to take people some time to get that one done, potentially. They did that. So that, think twice about, getting Topo and shit. Yeah, I guess. All right, I think that mostly covers everything. All of the major stuff in the data download. Not bad. I mean, I fully anticipate this Goku and Frieza fight to be the hardest fight in the game. We don't have stats until it happens. Again, what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to just record the fights first, then stream. I'll probably tweet about that. Because otherwise, it'll be a long time until I get to the fights and stuff like that. So I'll probably just do that. I'll probably do the fights and then stream afterwards and get into the Jiren showcases and stuff like that. So let me know what you guys think. Jiren does seem very good. Carnival LR, he certainly seems top 5 level. By the way, so Jiren, Topo, Kefla do not make it into the Supreme Magnificent Battle. I guess maybe we would get a Red Zone. Universal Survival Saga Red Zone that maybe would have, hit Kefla, Topo, Jiren, something like that. Maybe. Because the Gammas are a Red Zone stage. So maybe they just keep all these characters not as Supreme Magnificent Battles, but as Red Zones. Because, I mean, especially, you know, when they drop characters with good animations like this, like, I want this to be a fight. I'm not really looking to fight a boss that's doing a 2018 comment. Like, if I get killed for 5 million damage, I want it to be this right here. Not the 2016 Kamehameha. That's what I want to, you know, go ahead and eradicate me. Yeah, boom, 5 million damage popping up right there. You could see it, right? He closes that fist, and we lost. Oh, good. Right? Like you can see it. So, let me know what you guys think. Oh, wait. What's that? Mwah! I'll catch y'all next time.